So originally the institution was all male students, and it was never associated with the church. A lot of other early institutions in the United States were indeed aligned with one type of religion or another, but Harvard has always been a secular institution, so it's kind of interesting. So that, as I mentioned, was just for male students. Well, a different institution, just down Garden Street, up this direction, was founded in 1897, and it was called the Radcliffe College, and it was a separate institution. And so just this whole area really without streets, without vehicular traffic.
นี่ครับผมเรามาเดินอยู่ใจกลางมหาวิทยาลัยฮาร์วาร์ดนะครับนี่เป็นรูปปั้นของจอห์นฮาร์วาร์ดผู้ก่อตั้งเราจะไปเดินดูรอบๆกันนะครับอันนี้นักศึกษาแล้วก็ได้อธิบายให้กับจากที่นี่
This is if vehicles do have to come into the yard, this is the main entrance that they'll come in. So when you move in here as a freshman, typically if you drive, if you're able to drive to campus, the cars come in right here and move into the freshman dorms, which are scattered around the yard. Well, there's a legend about Johnston Gate, and that is that freshmen come in through this gateway when they move in, and then after graduation takes place on the new yard, and all seniors who have just graduated will walk out Johnston Gate. And if you pass under this gate, only 2 times it's 70 years. And I can tell you that I've only been under that gate once. I'm not taking my chances. That's the legend about Johnston Gate. And so there are.
ครับนี่อยู่ใน Memorial Hall ของมหาวิทยาลัยฮาร์วาร์ดนะครับซึ่งจะเห็นว่ารอบๆข้างทั้งหมดที่อยู่ตรงนี้นะครับจะเป็นรายชื่อของผู้ที่สำเร็จการศึกษาแล้วก็ได้ทำเกียรติคุณให้กับมหาวิทยาลัยฮาร์วาร์ดทั้งหมดนี่เลยนะแต่ละคนที่มาท่องเที่ยวด้วยกันก็ถ่ายรูปไว้นี่ครับก็เป็นในสาขาต่างๆตามที่ได้เห็นคล้ายๆกับที่โรงเรียนวชิรวุฒิที่มี Hall of Fame หรือว่าคนที่ทำเกียรติคุณให้กับโรงเรียนนะครับทำสวยงามใหญ่โตมาก
75 degrees Fahrenheit, beautiful sunny day. She really did not want to be cooped up taking this exam. So the question was, what is the meaning of life? Or some type of philosophical question. She wrote on her exam in her booklet, I don't want to take this exam, it's too nice out. Turned the booklet in and left constantly. So to the chagrin of, I think, a lot of her fellow classmates that studied all night for this exam, Gertrude Stein got her exam back, big letter A on it, and a note from her professor that said, Miss Stein, you truly understand me. I think that this could probably only be pulled off once. I would love to do this for one of my classes. So, Gertrude Stein, thanks a lot for taking that chance to make all of us. And so right behind me is the Wider Library. You can see this at the top of the very Albert Wider Memorial Library. It was completed around 1914. So it's named after a Harvard student who graduated in 1907, Harry Alfred Wider. The money was actually given by his family to create this building. So I'll tell you a little bit about Harry Wider himself. Graduated in 1907. Harry loved rare books, and after he graduated from Harvard, he moved to London to kind of foster the bibliophile in him, really, to study a little bit more. And so in the spring of 1912, he decided to head home, say hi to the family. He was from around here. Boarded the most luxurious ocean liner at the time, which unfortunately for Harry was the Titanic. Got it. So the story goes that Harry actually had a spot on one of the lifeboats and realized that he left his original copy of Francis Bacon's essays in the sinking ship. So Harry decided to go back for his book of Bacon's essays, and it was the last decision of his life. So Harry went down the Titanic, unfortunately, and you can probably tell what the exceptions are. What do you think?
The white thing?
Yes. Perfect. This big white building right up here, it's called University Hall, and it is full of offices. So the students don't spend too much time there. That's the one exception. Yep. And the second exception, are you putting over there? Yep. Harvard Hall has a bunch of lecture halls. We have classrooms in there. And then this building right behind me is called Massachusetts Hall. This building was completed in 1720. It's the second oldest academic building in use in the United States, second to a building at College of William-Mary. And this is actually where our president works. This is the president of the college office right here. It's right next to the freshman dormitories. And actually, they put the president's office so close to freshman dorms that these top 2 floors used to house freshmen. Up until last year, they would put freshmen up in these top 2 floors, and it was always a rumor that they would put the quietest, most perfect students up on those top 2 floors. And needless to say, I did not live in Massachusetts Hall, but many students did, and I think that really facilitated a great relationship with some of the presidents that have come through. So our current president is Drew Gilpin-Faust. We're really excited to have her here. She was inaugurated just last fall. So she's new to campus, but has done a lot of great things already for us in terms of increasing our sustainability, increasing a task force for the arts, things like that. I could talk about everything.
ครับนี่ก็ผมก็อยู่ระหว่างเดินชมบริเวณของมหาวิทยาลัยฮาร์วาร์ดนะครับเดี๋ยวผมจะให้ดูรอบๆนะครับนี่ก็เป็นเด็กนักศึกษาเนี่ยเขาก็พาผู้ที่มาเยี่ยมชมเนี่ยมาดูมหาวิทยาลัยแล้วก็แนะนำ
I know that it can range from like 2 years at the Graduate School of Design, to 7 years if you do History of Art and Architecture. I'm sorry. Those are just the 2 that I happen to know about off the top of my head, but I think that encompasses kind of the range. Depending on what you really like. Okay, great. So here we just came out the northern end of the yard here. This is Thayer Gate. It's right by one of the freshman dorms called Thayer, and we're standing right in front of the Science Center. So this building was completed around 1970, and it's really the busiest building on campus. And throughout the day, a little bit closer to noon, you'll see a lot of students standing right outside these doors with flyers advertising upcoming events, or playing music if they're advertising an upcoming dance performance, dance show, or something like that. We just had a few weeks ago, we had our point on the tour. You all are equipped with the information to know what these 3 lies are. If anyone has any guesses, you can guess.
Founder.
Yes, all right. Okay, so this says John Harvard, founder. It's a little hard to see, but it says 1638 right under here. Okay, so yes. Lie number 1 is that John Harvard was not the founder. The founder of this institution was the Massachusetts Bay Colony. There are 2 more. Does anyone have any ideas? The date. Yes, exactly. So we were founded in 1636. 1638 was rather the date that John Harvard made his original donation. Third lie is that this is not John Harvard. At the time, in 1884, when Daniel Chester French cast this statue, there were no known likenesses of John Harvard in existence. Remember how I told you that the second Harvard Hall burned down? With it went all known likenesses of John Harvard. So the story goes that French just picked a dashing Harvard student to pose for this statue and be immortalized as the face of John Harvard. One of the legends is that he chose the nephew of one of our presidents, one of the Harvard presidents. So as a side note, there's a tradition that all of the houses are named after presidents. So for example, we have a house called Eliot House. So there was named after President Eliot. So this particular president, whose nephew this might be, was named President Hoar, H-O-A-R. So unfortunately, the Harvard administration did not want to commemorate the Hoar family by having a whorehouse. You got it. So instead, we have the Hoar family commemorated in a little bit more of an anonymous way here. This is just a legend, but it might be true. So anyway, some people touch the foot for good luck. Use your own discretion when touching this foot, and I'll just leave it at that. Great, so that's the 3 lies. And also, interestingly, this was also passed by the same person that did the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. So if you look at kind of the pose of John Harvard here, it's a pose of John Harvard, you'll notice that it's similar to the pose of Abraham Lincoln at that memorial. It's also the 3rd most photographed statue in the United States, and I'm not really sure how one calculates that, but